tips video. So basically, we're going to be live streaming this one. First time I've done this in a little while. Haven't done a live stream, so fingers crossed it goes well. But we're on the Rugby League Live 4 yet again. In the last few weeks, I've been doing the game after the fact, so you'll be able to see whether Rugby League Live 4 is wrong or right. This time, we're doing it before the game. This time, it's going to be the Grand Final, the Roosters and the Raiders. Now, for the people watching it back, I'm sort of doing it more for the people watching it back, but I thought I'd do it live for you guys who are watching right now. So make sure you leave comments if you're watching it live. But you can see on the screen right now, ANZ Stadium, 10-minute halves. Someone said before to increase it to 10-minute halves instead of 7, which I was originally doing. We've got veteran difficulty. We'll go through the lineups real quick here. Be able to see that I actually have the proper lineups. And bear with me, I've actually got a few beers here, but you can see here are the lineups. I've gone with Sam Verrills. Wasn't sure whether to go him or Jake Friend, or also go Jake Friend on the bench or whatever. So I've just decided to go with what was actually named. However, I'm pretty sure Jake Friend will end up playing. Here is the Raiders side. Now, funny enough, the Raiders actually won it in my predictions video. I think they played Rabbitohs in the final. I actually stuffed up that video and showed the grand final was the same as... I actually showed the wrong thing and showed the same video, the same like clip as I did before. And yeah, but a lot of people thought that Raiders didn't actually win. Turns out they actually did win, but the problem was that I showed the same clip because they won both the games, and I just showed the wrong one because I thought I showed the previous win where I'd actually showed the same one. So I thought I'd showed both of the wins, instead I just showed the same one both times. So yeah, 27 people in here watching it live. Who's going to win the Rugby League Live 4 2019 NRL Grand Final? I suspect it's going to be the Raiders. For some reason, the Roosters don't seem to be very good in this game. They got absolutely towed up for me by the Storm in the video, if you haven't seen that one. But here we go, the Raiders walking out. Probably a lot more dramatic than the actual game itself. See Joey Leilua on the screen. Graphics look really good until you look at the jersey and look how pixelated it is. Boyd Cordner coming out. Big boy Boyd. Who do I think is going to win in real life? I'll do a video on it tomorrow fully, but I think that the Roosters will probably win this one. Like I said, I'm very interested to see who they predict to win this game. Quite looks good. Look at all the green in the crowd. Probably realistic too, because we won't see many Rooster supporters. No, that's actually not true. Shana Rennie, hello. Codex, in there too. Joey YT. And thank you to everybody who's in the chat right now. Got 30 people in here. You can see Boyd Cordner leading the Roosters out there. The jersey does look really nice until, like I said, until it zoomed in. Very happy to see Beamer's there in the grand final. He absolutely deserves it. What a player over the years. I was very disappointed he left the Bulldogs, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm glad if he's left, it's to go to a grand final. It's what he wanted to do. I was shocked when he didn't start the season, and then especially when they're playing like Ryan Hall over him and stuff. But guys, if you can get a Viking clap in the comments or when you're watching this back, do a Viking clap there. I should post a thing to say that I'm actually streaming on Snapchat or something like that, but we'll see. So, Latrell Mitchell, he is going to be kicking off, getting the game underway. I'm not sure if I'm going to commentate this game. I'll probably just talk a bit of shit, to be honest with you. So Latrell Mitchell gets us going. Here we go. Aiden Caesar takes it. It's Jack White and Papali. Jeez, I can't get anything right. Soliola takes the first hit up there. It's funny to see that Soliola is up against the Roosters, considering he did spend a lot of his career at the Roosters. How am I going? I'm going pretty good. Thank you for asking, BDSC Sway YouTube, I guess. Johnny Bateman. Bloody John Bateman, what a legend. He actually provides some really good tweets as well. Oh, there's some space there. Aiden Caesar, probably not the one you want in that space. Luca Norris, thank you for being a big fan of the channel. Jordan Rapana, probably going to be his last game for the Raiders, actually, from what I can tell. I don't think he's re-signed. And then, well, if he does, that would be a good signing for the Raiders, but a lot of the talk is that he's going to Japanese rugby, I think it was. Saying Zach Lomax might end up at the Roosters, but I don't know. what they'll do. I'd say Simonson or Simonson, however you pronounce it, will be on the wing for Rapana, and then Leilua, if he leaves, well then, I don't know. I guess maybe Zach Lomax will come across, but for right now, right now the Raiders, all they need to do is focus on this next game. I'm not sure I saw some good signs with the Raiders, pretty much just because their stuff, they look very, very serious. And I was listening to a lot of people talk, especially like Matty Johns and stuff. Oh, Rapana's gone! Rapana is gone! No, he's not. Nearly gone for sure. Not quite. But, reading the comments, boom, boom, clap. There you go. 36 people in here. Oh yeah, what I was saying, I got sidetracked there for a little bit. Kept getting sidetracked reading the comments. But Matty John show, they were talking about like to win a grand final, and it's something about like you don't want to be too serious. And just when I saw the Ricky Stewart thing where he wouldn't shake, like he wouldn't even look at Trent Robinson, and I saw Aiden Caesar walked away and stuff, they seemed to be sort of way too serious about it. But you know, it's probably for all of them talking about how Andrew Johns was not serious in a grand final and they won and all that sort of stuff. You know, there's probably been people who are super serious and have won plenty of premierships. But I don't know, for them that's what they were talking about, so I thought I'd mention that. 11 minutes in though, not really too much happening at this point. Got Sam Verrills here playing, like I said. I have a feeling that they'll play Sam Verrills and Jake Friend. If I was the Roosters, I'm not sure I would rush. Oh, here they go, Latrell Mitchell. I'm not sure I would rush Jake Friend back in, but he's the captain of the team. Oh, well, at least he was. He's a big part of their team anyways. It's just more Sam Verrills has actually been quite good when he's come in and played. He's not overplayed his hand or anything. Jeez, Jordan Rapana, he's away. Is Tedesco going to get him? Surely Tedesco's going to get him. He's going to run next to him. Good one, Rugby League Live 4. Should have got the offload away. That would have been so annoying. Going to the left. Here we go. Oh, Jared Croker is in. Jared Croker opens the scoring. The bloody Raiders, they've struck. Jordan Rapana gets the line break. He's got a few line breaks. And then Jared Croker finishes it off the very next play. Good stuff. Jared Croker is actually scored a few tries on these sort of simulations. So, yeah, Jared Croker, what a player. How fantastic would it be if he actually scored in the real life? That'd be amazing, especially, you know, big Canberra guy, been there for a long time. So, there you go. Jared Croker, can he kick the goal? Doesn't look like it. No, he can't. They've been missing a hell of a lot more as of late. It's been really confusing because they used to kick it all the time on bloody Worldcast. I think I'm on Worldcast. Veteran, one of them. Second hardest. They used to just kick it all the time, and then now, I don't know if there's an update or something, they barely kick it. If it's not right from in front, bam, they missed. John Mitchell gets us underway though. Who would have thought the Raiders would be winning this game? Will we see it in real life? I'm not sure who will see it, but hey, you never know. You never know. Going out left, it's Nick Kotrick making a break. Another line break. Roosters just not good. Even like in terms of their... Oh, that says Sydney 2017. Whatever. But it's interesting. Oh, another line break from the Raiders. But it's interesting because I have them actually rated pretty well on the game. It's just... Raiders just all over them at this point. And like the Storm smashed them when I did the simulation too. So it's very weird that the Roosters on this game don't seem to be very good. Yet the Raiders seem to be very good. Like I said, they won the simulation that I did. And that was before I thought they would make it to the grand final. Now they've made it to the grand final. It's like, hey, Rugby League Live 4, not doing too bad. Daniel Tupou, half a break there. Beats the first player. John Mitchell in at dummy half. Boyd Cordner. I'm expecting a big game from Boyd Cordner. He had a pretty good game last week, so I'm expecting him to have another good week. Or another good game, I should say. Joey Manu, I expect him to have a good game. He's had a really good season. He's quite underrated, in my opinion, Joey Manu. Like, if I was at club and I was trying to sign someone who wasn't like an absolute superstar, Joey Manu would be the guy. He even played fullback this year and he was quite good. Oh, that's a terrible pass. How is that not a knock-on? Roosters in all sorts here. Luke Keary with the kick. Can they make another line break? Nick Kotrick made the line break last time. No, he can't. Feels like every time they do a step, it works. There's no step there this time, though. Going crossfield. And Josh Hodson just taking a hit up. Who's going to take the next run? I was going to say they're going to go left. No, they're not. Tapini, however you pronounce it, through the middle. They're going to go to the left. John Bateman, I'm expecting a big game from him too. I think that would be really cool. Imagine if he got the Clive Churchill. That'd be mad. That would be mad. Good kick though. Oh, Tedesco stays in. Tedesco also beats the first defender. Doesn't go over the sideline either. Good stuff, Teddy. I personally think Tedesco will probably get the Clive Churchill. Who do you guys think are going to get the Clive Churchill? Oh, nice offload there. Sam Verrills. Going to the left a little bit, but they end up back to the right. Go on. Go on, Roosters. Make this game interesting. Please make it interesting. 4-0. I can't handle this. Need some more tries. Need some more line breaks. Need some big hits. Why when I play the game is there always a big hit, but then when the computer plays there's none. There's just none. Not fair. Well, I was going to say fifth and last go to Keary instead. Tedavano ends up with the ball. Classic Rugby League Live 4, guys. If anyone's played Rugby League Live 4, you've seen that 100 times. You've seen it 1,000 times. They bloody love to just get in the way. And they do love to get in the way. Setting up to the left. You watch him throw a cutout pass here. Might work out okay. It has worked out okay. Thought he might have went over the sideline there for a sec. Raiders looking the better team though. Roosters just offering nothing. At least the Raiders, at least their wingers are creating line breaks. 46 people here. 43 people actually. Right as I say 46, it goes to 43. Nicole Klodstad nearly making a break. Half break there. Love to see him get man of the match. Through the middle. Aiden Caesar. I thought it was just Hodgson through the middle for some reason. So, fifth and last, what are they going to do? Pass it to, I don't even know who that was. Is that Caesar? Probably was Caesar. Also, guys, not leaving the comments. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's Mr. Luke on YT. That'd be very, very cool if you could do that. I think it's in the description, possibly. So, yeah, go in and do that. Third tackle. Going to the left. It's Boyd Cordner up against Leilua. I think Leilua can handle Boyd Cordner every day. Interested to see how Leilua goes because it's one of those guys who can break open a game, just like Tedesco trying to do now. But at the same time, he can also lose a game for you. As much as he can game as well. But I get the feeling he might be one of those guys with the grand finals there and he just plays an absolute stormer. Just a barnstorming game from Leilua. 10 out of 10 game. Have to wait and see. I don't know what he's like under pressure. Like heaps of pressure. But funnily enough, he's like the one player from the Raiders who's actually played in a grand final. Who the hell is Orion Walford? What a stupid name. So, Raiders going to the right-hand side. Actually going through the middle. There's the big hit I was talking about. For ages. No big hits, no nothing. There we go. That is a good kick. That is a really nice kick. Going to the left here. Tupo. No line break. I can't believe that. No line break. Line breaks 24/7 on this game. There we go. Oh, I was about to say, there we go. No offload. Bit surprised. I'm so bad at this game. I'm not actually playing. So there you go, John Frank. Take that, mate. Not even playing. Through the middle. Corner. I feel like this is one of those games where I want to say the Roosters are going to win this, but I mean, like, who knows? It's a grand final. Oh, here you go, Luke Keary. There's got to be an offload. No, there's not. There's a grubber. Oh, they're going to score under the post. Isaac Liu scores right under the post. Actually, rumours going around that he's actually injured and might not play. At least that's what I saw on Twitter. That Luke Keary sets up that try. I've always said, once there's a grubber on this game, they're all standing around and watch. Look at number 14. Runs away. Simonson, a winger, runs away from the ball. exactly who scored. That is a pretty nice try, though. One of the nicer tries there's been in Rugby League Live 4. So, yeah. Can I skip here? No, I can't. Can't skip the goal kick. Latrell Mitchell going to put the Roosters ahead at half-time. I'm a bit shocked, to be honest, because Roosters haven't really done anything on this. And yet they're going to find themselves in front. Actually, a little bit of a computer stuff up. Just due to, I think, the pass. Like, once again, they got in the way. It ended up with Kiri. Run straight through the gap and they score. So, lucky stuff there for the Roosters. But they would take that. They'll take it in real life. I feel like the Roosters will win this one, but yeah, I can't. It's one of those you don't want to say for sure that the Roosters will win. It's like, in theory, they should win, just in terms of their experience. I feel like they've got a better overall side, but who knows? I thought the Storm would win last year with their experience and, you know, Cronk being out and stuff, and I think I like guaranteed the Storm would win, and then the Roosters came out and obliterated them. Now, I'm not saying that, the Raiders are going to come out and obliterate the Roosters, but you never know. You just never know. It just says we're at half-time. 56 people in here at half-time. Let's look at the stats here. 6 from 6. Both teams, 100% completions. Bloody hell. Killing it. Logan Norris, absolute legend there. 44 tackles. All the stats are very, very similar, apart from the goal kicking. So, there you go. Let's move on to the second half. Can't skip this. I wish I could skip it. It'd be so much easier. It'd be way, way easier. I hate having to hold the controller as well. I'm not playing, but yeah, I've got to like hold on to it so the thing doesn't go dark or whatever, and the screen doesn't darken, and you won't be able to see it very well. So yeah, got to make sure it doesn't think I'm away. So whatever. To the left. I need to have another beer, honestly. Worked tonight. Need a beer. It's a good run. Tedesco. He is what I think is going to be the Clive Churchill. So good stuff from James Tedesco on the game, being very, very good. I mean, on this game, I feel like you could have like a rating of like 60, and they'd make line breaks like this. For some reason, fullbacks are just overpowered. As long as they have a little bit of a stepping stat, they should be okay. Cooper Cronk, and his last Rugby League Live 4 game. Oh, straight down the throat. Rapana. Oh, the ankle tap. I was gonna say that he's gone, but nope. So we go halfway line. Guys, leave in the comments. What do you think is like? What's your tip for the grand final? I think I gave one to NRL in my opinion. Actually, I think it's Rugby League in my opinion now. Oliver. I think I said it was going to be like 24-4 or 28-4, something like that. Here's how I think it's going to go. I don't know how this game's going to go, but I think the real life game is going to go tight, and then about 60-minute mark, I think the Roosters might get a try and then sort of just run away with it. Oh, they actually stopped the grubber. You're kidding. You're kidding. As if they did. Can't believe it. Grand Final, Raiders 20, Roosters 16, 22-18. Rooster. Spam in the chat if you go for the Tigers. Come on, man, we're talking about the Grand Final. 22-18 Raiders. A fair few Raiders here. I was interested to see, I was watching the Matty John show, and majority of them tipped the Raiders. And I was like, man, you're tipping against the Roosters. Come on. I know Raiders are the feel-good story, but can you really, like, these guys are experts, whatever. How can there be a majority? Like, I know, like, every here and there is going to be Raiders, but just in terms of them being the majority, Josh Hodgson, gone. Where is he? I thought he was going to make it so close. A few metres out. Tapini can't get there. Or Tapini. I really don't know. Is it? Can someone let me know in the comments? Is it Tapini? Tapini? I'm not sure which one it is. Fourth. As soon as there's like a held, it shows up like the how many metres gained. I immediately go fifth tackle, and then they run it, and I go, what are they doing? Papali under it. Oh, I thought Papali had it. Tedesco gets it. That's the first player. Geez, that would have been something. Josh Papali up against Tedesco and him getting it. If anyone could do it, though, Josh Papali, especially in a grand final. He's someone who... I've seen him, like, in Origin and stuff. He's been so good. Oh, hang on. Tapani. So Tapani, that's what I'm going to say. Yeah, he's so good in, like, the rep games. I can see him just playing so well in this grand final, but he just needs the guys around him to be good. But I feel like he's the sort of player who can sort of inspire them. Same way as I think Hargraves can do it for the Roosters. The good thing about the Roosters, though, is it doesn't have to be... Hargraves doing it. Hargraves can do it, and then also, like, Gordon can do it, and if Gordon doesn't do it, then... you know, Takiyaho can do it, or Victor Radley. They've got so many guys who can step up to the plate and have played in big games. Well, that's where the Raiders, I think, might struggle. I suppose some of them probably played in rep games over in England. So there's a penalty for the Raiders. Don't really see too many penalties on this game. Unless it's me playing, then I give away a lot of penalties. Lots of fire shots. Lots of... held in tackles, just everything, offside, you name it, I'm giving the penalty away. Can the Raiders take advantage of it, though? So I haven't really talked too much about the actual game that we're seeing right now. It's just funner to talk about the real game happening, just sitting back and watching it like you guys are seeing. Papali make a big run. There's the offload. Solly Ola gets tackled about 12 metres out. What are they going to do? They're going to go left or right? They go to the left. They just need to get it to Jared Croker. He's so good in this game. I'm not sure what I gave him his rating, but oh, here they go. Raiders thought Aiden Caesar was going to go and score. Still might. No, he isn't. Just about got there. Who am I playing as? I'm not playing as anybody. I'm just watching it. I'm letting the computer do it. This is a bit of a simulation. Letting Rugby League Live 4 tip it. And Oriel Morford still going, still being cringy. There you go. Would like to see Laylaw at the Bulldogs since he's leaving Raiders. Is it 100% confirmed he's leaving Raiders? I haven't seen... Maybe if, like, Rapana leaves, they might have a spot for him. I don't know. I think Rapana's 100% leaving. I'm not sure about Leilua. Would I like to see him at the Bulldogs? No. The reason being, I feel like he's the guy who suits the Raiders. He just doesn't suit the Bulldogs like what they're doing at the moment. However, I mean, I suppose he wouldn't be a bad signing. Just depends on the right money. It's like anything. It's like I'm sure the Raiders would love to keep him on the right money. He's just, like I said, he's so hot and cold. We'll probably see in the grand final. He'll probably do a few good things, and then he'll follow it up by getting sin bin or something. Like, he's just that sort of player. Can set up a try and follow it up with getting sent off, getting sin bin for 10 weeks, and then getting a suspension for 10 weeks. Very frustrating player, because you know what he's capable of, but just can't do it every week. But yeah, it's funny how... Oh, there we go. Victor Radley, next frame. It's funny that last year Leilua got centre of the year in a year I don't think he deserved it, and then this year the Raiders do so well and he was just like nowhere near being in contention. Jared Croker easily outplayed him, but I mean he was injured for a big part of it, but I think you get what I'm saying there. 55 people in the video here. Leilua, what is Leilua doing? Oh, he's running it. That's what he's doing. It's got to be an offload there. Knock on advantage. There they go. Can the Raiders score? Can they steal this game here? I think if they score, they'll be in. Yes, they're in. Aiden Caesar. Aiden Caesar scores. Victor Radley on there injured. Wow. Wow. A bit of a controversial call to give that 6 to go. But Aiden Caesar, he'll take that. I mean, I'll be honest, I really don't rate Aiden Caesar. However, he's actually doing a pretty good job right now. Not talking about the game, I'm talking about real life, but yeah, the talk of him, like Broncos going, they need him. I'm like, man, Aiden Caesar, I feel like he's benefiting largely off the fact that this team's so good and like the guys around him are doing so well. But I don't know. I suppose I can't talk too much. He's in a grand final. But then, hey, I watched Chris Keating lead my Bulldogs to a grand final. So, hey, the player doesn't make the team. The team makes the player. Jared Croker kicks the goal. There you go. So 10-6. Can the Raiders win? We'll find out. Aaron Morford, Bulldogs by 2. Oh, wait. He actually thinks he's hilarious. It's really funny. Nothing that he's saying is actually funny. It's just funny that he thinks he's hilarious. Anyways. Latrell Mitchell to get them underway. Roosters need to have an error. I know in this game they do tend to throw a forward pass in this sort of position, but whether they do it now, they probably won't. To spice things up, I'd love to see the Roosters get a chance. I feel like there won't be any more chances with how this game is. They don't really do too much. There you go. There's a line break. I don't mind if Raiders score another try. That'd be great. To the right, into the space, late lure. Use Rapana. I thought they were going to use some sort of trick shot there. Maybe the flick pass. Didn't happen though. Probably would do it in real life though. That's Leipana for you. Leipana absolutely lethal on the right hand side. Who is lethal though is Josh Papali. Can he score? Gets off right away. Palms off the player. Josh Hudson scores under the post, guys. You can't see it. I actually, for some reason, did a fist pump. You're not going to see it. There's no camera, but just got to trust me. That's literally what I was doing on the screen right now. I did one of them. So there you go. I am definitely supporting the Raiders. I did say I was on the Raiders bandwagon going into the finals. I just can't believe. Just palms off. Who was it? Crichton. That's probably something Crichton would do. Palmed off. Josh Hudson though. What a player. Love to see him get the Clive Churchill. He's probably my favourite Raiders player at the moment. Maybe him or Chance. But yeah, just phenomenal players. I can't believe the Roosters are getting done here by the Raiders. Like I said, every time the Raiders win and the Roosters lose in this game. Actually, every time? No, they didn't win the last simulation. Roosters definitely lose every game. They got destroyed by the Storm. Just, it's funny how this happens because Roosters will probably come out and this will probably be a similar result, except the opposite. You probably see Roosters being like 16-6 or something. But there you go. I thought the Roosters might have scored the next try, but nope. No, the Roosters, they're done. Can't see them coming back from this. There you go, Soliola getting tackled there. They just got to run down the clock. That's all they need to do. I'd love to see if earlier Whitehead making a break now. See, this is actually very similar to what I thought would happen in real life. Is happening right now, where Raiders have got the lead and they're kind of just running away with it. 72 minutes in. Breaking news, Jordan Rapana leave Canberra at the end, overseas. Oh, sorry, at the end of the season. Oh, can't even read. Going crossfield. Is it going to be a break? Hayden Caesar, probably not the man to do it. Oh, he did score. He did score, though. Fifth and last. There is no time for the Roosters here. Maybe they can score a little consolation try. Who knows? Probably not. Brett Morris taking the tackle. Not even a step. No, nothing. If I was playing this game, you just need a grubber. Grab it all the way up the field. They don't pick up the ball, the computer, except for that one time they did. Maybe two times. Now there's people saying he's not leaving. Over the sideline. There you go. Big tackle. Heard the ball. Yeah, Roosters had the ball. That is the Roosters done. This is actually really like a grand final. This is even something that would happen in real life, because once this sort of happens, everything goes. Whoever's winning it goes their way in the last 5 minutes, except for the Broncos. They lose the game in the last 5 minutes. But for the most part, they enjoy the last 5 minutes. The crowd goes crazy, and there you go. Full time 16-6. What do I think about Denny Fualalo of the Bulldogs? He's leaving the Bulldogs, not a Bulldogs player anymore. I gotta say, this has been a pretty good game. Some of the simulations I've done on this, in particular, like the last few weeks, are actually tragic. They were terrible. They were they're absolutely shocking. Where this one's actually been half entertaining. Oh, here's a try. The Raiders have scored again. They have scored again. Is it Josh Papali? I think it was Josh Papali. Absolutely fantastic stuff there. What a fitting end to the game it would be if Josh Papali scored it. I don't know. For some reason, because of Rugby League Live 4, I'm believing. I'm believing in the Raiders right now. Which, going off some of my other prediction videos with State of Origin and stuff, whatever Rugby League Live 4 said, the opposite would happen. So apologies, Raiders fans. If they lose, just blame it on Rugby League Live 4. That's what I would do. I would just say, I'd say, Rugby League Live 4, it's your fault, you jinxed us. There you go. Brisbane Broncos fans. Papali, not Papali. I always thought it was Papali. Thanks, Nate. You're the best too. Oh, is it Papali or Papali? I thought there was Isaiah Papali, but I thought Papali was, I thought he was different. Anyways, I don't know. Either way, he's a great player. Fantastic. Roosters, they're just not doing it. They're not doing it. Can they come back? They have 22 seconds. And my controller has turned off. This is what I was talking about. Anticlimactic end. Sorry, guys. Apologies. Bear with me here. I mean, I'm not playing, so why do I need to do it? Anyways. Hey, Jaden, Bryce G. It's actually been a really fun video. I actually love talking to you guys. Every time I do a live stream, I go, I need to do more streams. And then I just never do, but yeah, there is Papali and Papali. Refs ruining the game. Oh, they'll win the game by ruining it. They definitely didn't ruin this game. This was a great game. Raiders destroyed them. They got out to an early lead. Roosters hit back. At half-time, Roosters had the lead. See Caesar there. Not congratulating. Might be congratulating Cronk on a good career. Luke Keary, probably about as enthusiastic as you'll be in real life. Probably be pissed off. There you have Jared Croker lifting the trophy. Enjoy it, Raiders fans. It might not happen tomorrow, but you can see it here on Rugby League Live 4. So there you go. What were the stats? We obviously know the Raiders destroyed them. A few kicks. I think there was 2 tries from kicks. Josh Hodgson, man of the match. That's pretty well deserved. I think if Raiders win, I think Josh Hodgson might get it done for the Raiders. Maybe a John Bateman or someone. I don't know. I'll go Josh Hodgson. He's so influential. If they are to win, he needs to play really good. But the Roosters, very disappointing in this game. Yeah, just a really, really good game. Showing my reaction to the grand final, I'd do it, but I'm going to be with friends and stuff, so yeah, better not. Anyway, guys, that might be where I end it. 32 minutes. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Go ahead and follow me on Snapchat and Twitter, Mr. Luke and YT. If you haven't already, follow me on all them. It's in the description as well. Like me on Facebook. Might do a few posts on Facebook every now and again. But add me on Snapchat, Mr. Luke and YT. Same as what I said before. Same as my Instagram and that. So go ahead and add me on that. Now, guys, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go have a few beers, and I'll upload my prediction video tomorrow at some point. And hopefully you just enjoy Grand Final day. Roosters, Raiders fans, good luck tomorrow. Enjoy the day. It's a fun day. It's one of the best days of the year, that's for sure. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye, guys.